Hi friend, welcome back to my channel. I'm showing today USDCHF distribution setup in daily time frame. So let's start. I will explain you here some distribution basic because some friends on my channel asking me to explain you in detail. So I will explain in detail the both distribution and accumulation setup. But in this video I'm just explain distribution, okay, because this setup is a distribution setup. So in distribution, in my previous video I have explained that in distribution we have to see sell setup, and in accumulation we have to see buying setup. So there are five phases, but the basic phases are phase A, phase B, and phase C. So this is the phase A from here to here. This is I line. I draw this line here. This is phase A, and the phase B is always a big phase. This is phase B here, and this is phase C from here. So in phase A, we have preliminary supply, always buying climax, automatic rally, and automatic reaction and secondary test. This is the same in accumulation and distribution, but in phase B we have some tests, secondary test, sign of weakness, upthrust, and a secondary test in phase B. Okay, so here in phase B we have some secondary test. One is this, touch the uptrend line, and the second one is touch the lower timeline trend line. Okay, then we have here an upthrust, and this is the sign of weakness. Okay, this is a sign of weakness. Market break the trend line and close below with a very slow pulse type and very uh, weak, very weak. We can see here the candlesticks, that very weak chart and very weak price action, you can say. And the vice wave showing here, supply is almost and here very slow supply. So when we see here a very slow supply and pricing closes below this trend line, is showing that this is a sign of weakness, because in shakeout or spring, we know that in shakeout or spring here we have this price action is very good price action, pricing close below, and supply in good quantity. Okay, there is supply is very weak, so this is the sign of weakness. And after the sign confirmation of the sign of weakness, in phase B we move on phase C. In phase C we have upsurge after distribution. This is the point, you guys, you have to study, and I will explain in my video. So in distribution we have upthrust after distribution. Market touch this price area, break with a, you can see here, upthrust, or in other language you can see the pin bar. Okay, market created the pin bar here or upthrust, and then going down. So this is the complete distribution setup, and market in is phase C. So here As per my analysis, according to this sign of weakness, this is the sign of weakness. Okay, this is upthrust and this is upthrust after distribution. I believe that market have now, after closing this candle, market will pull back one more candle from here and then go down and break this trend line and pull back, and then this is the long tail here. So what are the stop loss and take profit? You can put your stop loss above this candle here as 0.95000, and the TP you can put here 0.88550. So this is the USD CHF distribution setup. You can enter in this trade or wait for some pullback, and this is a good risk and reward trade. Thank you so much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.